Hello everyone, I'm CrypticFox, and welcome back to our little out-of-space adventure here in 60 Parsecs. We're going to play another round of this because I wasn't super happy with how the last one ended. We didn't really make it all that far, and I kind of want to get a little deeper in the game and see what other kind of neat things they have in here. So we're going to start off a brand new adventure. Now, I'm going to skip a bunch of the story and preamble with this one because we've already seen it. If you haven't seen that already yourself, then you can go back and check the first video. But otherwise, we're just going to jump in and tackle this. And we have to pick a captain again. I think I'm going to keep taking Emmett. He's got that really high intelligence rating, and that's really kind of handy to have at least one stat that's super high. The other one I think I'm going to lean towards taking as my secondary is going to be Tom Thompson, and mostly because in part he reminds me a lot of Zap Brannigan. All right, last time we ended up taking 2 crew members. I'm looking to take one this time. Let's grab him, and then hopefully that'll make our stuff last a little bit longer. Can I pick up the gun too? I can. Perfect. Okay. There's the lighter there on the floor. We'll grab that later. I want to get a sense of where the different items are. There's the gas mask. That's very handy. That's the communication piece. The idol. There's some crafting stuff up here. I'd really like to find the med kit. Make sure we have one of those handy. All right, drop that in. Get all this, get some food. In here was the gas mask thing. We want to grab this. No, we can certainly craft the gas mask, but it's probably better to have one right off the bat. Ooh, there's some armor too. We can grab that. Here, put this in here. Let's go back and grab the armor really quick. Can we pick up the communication? We can't pick up the communication piece, but we can go grab this thing, whatever that is. I don't remember. Crafting stuff. Grab crafting stuff. No, we're already half done the time, and I still haven't found like half of what I want. So let's dump this in here. We need to find the med kit. Let's get some more soup, more crafting stuff since I'm already in this room. There's the med kit, and I don't have enough room to carry it. No! Okay, we gotta drop this off. We're gonna go back for that med kit because I'm sure I'm gonna need it. With only 2 crew members, I think we can kind of make the food stretch a little bit, but we'll try to get what we can. Grab the soup, get the med kit. Med kit takes up 2 spots. We're running out of time. We're out of time. Out of time! I did not get nearly as much as I wanted to. Day 1. Okay, we did manage to snag a few things that I was looking for. So we got the med kit. I didn't get as much food as I probably should have. We have a lighter. We have the gun. We have a mask. We got some armor over here. I didn't get the communication piece. We didn't get the book or the duct tape. Both of those would certainly come in handy. Let's just jump right into it. Okay, so this is the crazy Astro thing, yada, yada, yada. We're going to go ahead and make our first decision. Now, of course, right at the very beginning, we have to do give our rousing speech, and I'm going to pick my highest trait, naturally, which is intelligence. And hopefully, Emmett can pull it out of the bag there and give us a good outcome. I'm really hoping this Zap Brannigan type of guy, Tom Thompson, whatever his name is, doesn't eat a lot of food. Day 2. Knew exactly what to say. Okay, so we gave a rousing speech, which is great. So that's a positive outcome. Our crafting system is now back online. Ooh, we have 5 things we can upgrade, including the system. Now, this is because I grabbed some crafting materials. So we have some minerals. We have some power. The chemical one here is what we actually use to make the food. And unfortunately, we have enough to feed ourselves a couple times. I think I'm going to try to upgrade our crafting module early. It takes like 2 days to upgrade that. So I'll try to snag that. Oh no, Captain, one of the storage lockers is jammed, cannot be opened. It's my favorite locker. You lose access to some of our supplies if we do nothing. Oh, we need that. Now, I have a star here on intelligence, so we're going to grab that one. We'll use our intelligence power to get the locker open. And since we had such a high score, hopefully it'll go well. Day 3. Nobody looks hurt. Good job getting the locker open, Captain. Took a while to figure out how to lockpick the thing, but your 1 in a million brain helped. Or your 1 in a million lockpick. Or both. Tom remains loyal. Good job, Tom. Way to stay loyal. Now, this thing's still crafting, so there's nothing we can do with that. Attention, Captain. Detecting a leak in the reactor coolant system. In case you're wondering, this is not good. Well, I sort of assumed it wasn't, because everything's not good in this game. Did I mention you should not inhale anything that comes from the reactor? Please don't. Also, how are you going to fix it? Well, we're going to use the gas mask, as I'm glad I grabbed that. So that'll avoid our crew getting injured. Everything's still in progress over here, so away we go. Day 4. Everything's still looking good. Cannot determine if you actually read the Fix a Reactor Astra Citizen leaflet or if you just made some random motions trying to see anything through the mask. But the leak is no more. Okay, good. I'm happy to hear no one has inhaled the coolant vapor because we use the gas mask. Tom's still loyal. And we finished upgrading the crafting module, which is good. That gives us access to a few other things we can recycle. And we can craft more things too. Now this cow idol certainly comes in handy. I've neglected to grab that when we were running around. Oh, the battery pack. The atomic battery was what I saw in there. I wasn't sure what it was. We have a few things we can craft. This is going to take 10 artifact for this. There's the artifacts rather going to take 10 of the, what is this thing? Minerals. 10 minerals. 10 minerals. Man, everything takes minerals. Let's go ahead and make the duct tape because it fixes everything. Get some of that on hand. Oh, I didn't pick one of the story thing down here. Oh no, I've been hacked. The virus came in a transmission from a small asteroid. It's taking over the flight control and steering us away. Help us, Captain. Get it out of me. Well, we're going to use our intelligence because, again, that's my highest rate. So we'll snag that and see how it goes. You and Tom plugged the emergency console into the disk and quarantined the virus. Nice. I am healthy and whole again. Thank you, Captain. We checked the asteroid from which the virus originated. It was actually an alien supply warehouse. Fortunately for us, soup is universal. Nice. We got soup. Tom's still loyal. We crafted our duct tape. And we're both hungry, but we can hold off. That's not really a big deal. Let's go back and craft something more because we want to make sure we make ample use out of this crafting machine. Try to get all the different equipment that we can. Now there was a guidebook I didn't grab either that would have been handy to get. Uh-oh. Shuttle axe EM shielding found on larger vessels, but simply was never meant for long-term space travel. So anyway, we need some sunscreen stuff. We're gonna use our medkit for this and try to keep our people healthy. The healthier they stay, the better, I guess, because that'll help us last a little longer into the game, I guess. Alright, day 6. Put on sunscreen to avoid exposure to the harsh electromagnetic rays flying through the vacuum of space. Blah, blah. Alright, so we got the sunscreen on. Gave us such peace of mind. Decided to make another batch. We mixed zinc oxide with some other minerals, and poof, sunscreen. No more burns, no more tears. Okay, maybe more tears, but at least they won't be because of lobster skin. So we got 20 chemicals, which is super handy, even though we used up that. Crafting's complete. We have our fancy cow idol. I think we can actually craft a new yeah, we can craft a new med kit. Takes 3 days for that. Sock puppet is 10. Med kit is 10. We have enough for both, and we have enough food. Let's go and make the sock puppet. We've already had the med kit issue, so I'm kind of anticipating there'll be some sanity problems coming along. Long-term space travel presents many risks to one's physical well-being, from muscular atrophy to laziness to diets notoriously high in sodium, like all the soup we got. Concerned about your decline, physical fitness, recommended daily regimen. Let's put Tom on the task of working out. We'll see how he does with the workout there. I think he's got a little bit better physical traits than Emmett does, because Emmett's all brain. Get him to work in here. Man, I really hope he's gonna be good for that. Maybe we should have grabbed Baby. He was like all strength. Day 7. He's not looking so good. Tom's form was impeccable. Pull-ups, planks, squats, and lunges in this environment. He even added weight by lifting the spare parts from the shuttle. Oh, nice. Oh, we got more soup. Automated system predicted benefits from being a model Astro citizen. Hidden dispenser opened and spit out 2 soup cans. Nice. Tom is still loyal. You're a bit starving, Captain. Better grab a bite. Tom's starving also, and he should eat. We might be able to hold out another day, but we do have a decent amount of soup. Let's go ahead and give soup to all. So that'll use up 2 of our cans. We have 1 day left remaining on the sock puppet. We didn't get the shovel. I really wish I'd gotten my hands on that. Space travel can be dull, but there's still tons of things to make your own fun. Trust me, I live in the computer. Let's design a game. Game will need a core mechanic. Now, we could use up the lighter for this, or we could go with nothing. If we use nothing, then they just kind of use their hands, and I can't remember if it has much of a deleterious effect, but we'll go with nothing. I'm going to save the lighter for something that seems a little more pressing. Move on to day 8. Yeah, I mean, they don't seem to, or... You're not designing a game around one item, but rather your bare hands. The core mechanic of the game was make funny shapes with your fingers. You make a duck, dancing woman, yada yada. Alright, so no negative effect that I can tell. Nobody's insane or anything. We do have our sock puppet finished, which means we can craft something else. Let's actually see what's going on down here. Oh, it's a good thing we made the duct tape. Got good news and I got bad news. Good news, using the airlock as a space toilet was a success. It's now packed full and ready to be emptied into space. Bad news is the airlock hatch is jammed. If you don't fix it soon, our clogged toilet will become an extinction level event. Alright, well, we're going to use duct tape for that, because we have it. Up here, we'll go ahead and craft. I guess we can only craft it if we don't have it, right? Let's go ahead and we'll craft a med kit so we can replace that. We'll soon have to get on the basis of crafting soup unless we find more, so I got to be a little bit cautious with our food supply, too. D9, duct tape saved the day, Captain. Airlock hatch is now fully operational, so that's good. We got rid of our cargo. You and your crewmate can rest easy now, so you know that our fancy little escape pod's not going to flood up with Human fecal matter. Your attention is required, Captain. This is supposed to abnormal. We're registering unknown transmissions, but I can't identify who's sending them. Alright, so this is the transmissions. I guess they show up on day 9. Let's take Emmett. He's a smart guy. You can figure that out. We have 2 days remaining on crafting our medkit, so there's nothing we can do there. We'll just go ahead and advance to the next day. Day 10, and it looks like I could use a shave. Man, it took 10 days before he had that much stubble. I can't go 1 day that way. Captain, you need to see this. I'm not excited. Blah, blah, blah. No, I don't mean the Reds. All right, so it's basically saying we picked up some sort of an alien signal. ETA to the celestial body is T-5. This is going to take 5 days to get there. So around day 15 is when we'll arrive. This is still crafting. We have 1 more day left there. And I need my first aid kit. That's bad. That's really bad. You looked at the mirror. Couldn't help but notice you seem to be afflicted with a rash of some sort. Well, I can't do anything about it because I don't have the medkit finished yet. And that's a problem. Day 11, I don't look like I'm feeling so good. My rash even managed to wreck my uniform. How does that happen exactly? Hello there, Captain. Oh my, you don't look so well today. Looks like that rash has spread all over your body. Ew. You seem to have a fever as well. Shouldn't have left your affliction untreated. Hope you can recover quickly. The fate of your mission rests on your shoulders. But, you know, no pressure. 4 days to get to the planet. We're still alert. I finished the system. I'm starving. How many days has it been since we ate? When did I eat? Day 7? I think we can go 1 more day without food. Shuttle sounds a bit rickety. Fan of the terminal by clicking sounds. Alright, so we're gonna try and fix the fan. I'm gonna use intelligence again, because again, it's my highest trait. Over here, we'll start crafting some soup. Let's make sure we well, communicator, battery. You know what, let's make the battery. I am going to use the medkit on myself. Like so. Get him all recovered back to full. And we'll see what happens on day 12. Right, I'm looking chipper again. We untangled the wiring behind one of the shuttle panels. You found 2 pills of Astro Citizen multivitamins along the space wiring. Or at least it looked like multivitamins, you remember. Sounds like it was mice droppings. Either way, you both feel revitalized after eating them. They look great. Still approach T-3. Stomach remains empty. You won't survive long if you don't eat something. Feel better than you did before. You're no longer weak. You look fantastic, Captain. You now feel vigorous. Thank goodness for the medkit. Trouble is, I don't think we have any more materials to make another medkit to replace the one I just had to use. What do we got going on here? Ooh, dexterity or agility 3. It's funny, I don't remember being that high. See that lock safe in the corner, Captain? This is the captain's safe. It's meant for you. You have the code, of course. No? Does not compute. All right, so we got to try and break into the safe. Use agility to do that. Let's get back to the crafting. Oh, we got 1 more day left on the battery. That's not so awesome. Let's feed everyone some soup. All 2 of them. That'll leave us only with 2 more feedings of soup, so we are going to need to either find or produce more soon. Trouble, trouble, trouble. They're looking absolutely smashing. So about the safe, you managed to crack the code. I knew you were nibble-fingered. Alongside was a piece of paper that read, "To do, put something useful in the safe. Thanks for nothing." That's awesome. Really? We found a safe. There was nothing in the safe. Okay. We did finish making the battery, though, so that's good. Our water recycler is overheating. The overheating itself isn't the problem. The system has safeguards. The problem is we store our minerals under the water recycler. I'm worried that any minerals there, even leftover traces, could melt or boil if exposed to too much heat. That could be hazardous. Manual reset could work, but it'll be tough. Don't want to try it. Alright, we'll try the manual reset, because I feel like if we don't, it's going to destroy stuff on us. Let's go ahead and make a medkit while we still have the minerals to do it. Just in case things don't go very well. Day 14. Alright. Reset the... we have to reset the overheating water recycler. Harder than we expected. Specifically warn against not releasing any steam jets during such repairs. The steam jets you let loose vaporize some of your exposed minerals. That's great. You're lucky they didn't vaporize you too. Alright, well, we lost 14 minerals. That's not good. Navigation readings confirm you're still headed towards planet. T-1. We're in peak physical condition. Alright, they're looking absolutely amazing. What have we got going on down here? You've neglected your oral hygiene for so long now. For too long. So now you need to pull that nasty tooth. Oh, no. Don't worry, it's going to hurt a little. Might be a complimentary sticker in it for you. As per protocol, the necessary tools were automatically dispensed. 1 piece of string and 1 bottle of anesthetic? And it has the Astro Citizen logo and anesthetic written on it. Oh no. Will you require an assistant for the surgery? I probably should. This whole thing's not going to go well. And we don't have a medkit to heal myself afterwards. Ruh-roh. Took it like a champ, but terrified and disgusted, Tom went into shock and insisted on drinking the whole bottle of anesthetic. Anesthetic. To calm his nerves. I guess it's alcohol. Tom was done. He seemed more lively and nimble than before. I don't think it was regular medicine. Still in great health. Alright. Well, it was probably alcohol, but that's alright. Got news, Captain. We're approaching the celestial body that appears to be a planet. Scanner to detect no life, but some structures on the surface suggest that it was inhabited at one point. Climate's harsh and unwelcome. But it beats being stranded in space, right? Alright, so let's go ahead and attempt a landing. I wonder if we don't attempt a landing, can we move on and find a different planet? Will require a considerable feat of strength. Uh-oh, since you're not exactly a circus strongman, you will need luck on your side to succeed. Oh boy, that's bad. Bearing that in mind, should I initiate the landing protocol? If we skip it and stay in space, I wonder if we'll find another planet. I think I've been to this planet before. The yellow one. 1 day left on the medkit. So I guess when we crash this thing, I'm going to need the medkit to recover myself a bit. Day 16, Mootopia. This is the same planet we landed on last time. Great job, Captain. While the landing was rough, you managed to sit the shuttle down with minimal losses. Everything appears to be in order, aside from some damage to the communication console. I believe it's not beyond saving, although it will take me a while to calculate the optimal way to repair it. For now, take a moment, looking at blah blah. Tom's still your friend. Finished making our craft kit, or our med kit rather. You're starving, Captain. Better grab a bite. Tom's starving. Make sure he eats. Okay, so we actually set down in reasonably okay condition, which is pretty good considering. Needed a few oh, great. We're able to detect transmissions of unknown origin, but we can't pick them up because we don't have the communication console, and I don't have the resources to make anything. What can we upgrade? What exactly does upgrading the cow artifact do? Armor, sock puppets, etc. Let's go ahead and upgrade 19 power. Let's go ahead and upgrade the mask. I don't know what it does exactly when we upgrade these particular items, but I guess we'll find out. I don't have anything I need to craft this thing, unfortunately. I probably should have recycled something, maybe. Starving. All right, let's go ahead and eat. We just landed on the planet. Call it a victory. It's not going to leave us with 2 soup, though, so we are going to have to craft more soup. Which means I need to get chemicals, which I don't have. That bodes poorly. D17, they're looking great. Lack of a handheld communicator effectively stopped you from fixing the communications console. Too bad. Remained stuck in this place with no way to contact the outside world. Our situation is not improved. I urge you to connect an operational communicator to the console as soon as possible. We upgraded the face mask. You should eat something, Captain. It says we're hungry, but I just ate, so we can't really afford to do that. We can craft soup, so we're going to do that. We don't have the resources to do anything else. Thank goodness I made the atomic battery. So we're going to go there. Now, we also, I think... Yes, we do have access to the Expeditrons. We can send Tom out. If we send him to the canyon, he'll come back with power. The swamp, he'll come back with chemicals. Hazard there is apparently radiation, which kind of sucks. Hazard, I assume that's like falling boulders. He'll come back with minerals. Desert. Hazard is some sort of critter. All right, let's send him out to the cave. It's going to take 3 days, I guess, for him to do it. So we'll send Tom out to the cave. Tom Thompson has 3 intelligence? That's interesting. It's like it went up or something. All right, Tom, you can go out. We'll give you the armor. You know what? Just take the armor. Oh, if we upgrade the suit, we can make him carry more things. That's kind of cool. All right, Tom, you head out there with the... he's hungry, but he should be okay for a couple days, I think. Hopefully. We already have this set to make soup, so that's good. On to day 18. Ran the weather monitoring system on battery power. Storm moved south, and you were spared the worst of it. That's good. By morning, it completely passed. Don't you love the smell after it rains? So the morning, sifting through washed-up junk piles. It was just a bunch of waterlogged crap. All right, so we didn't find anything good. Tom went to go check out the caves. Keep your fingers crossed you'll see the light of day again. You know what? It didn't occur to me. I should have sent him with a lighter so he could actually see. I wonder if that's a thing. Like, does that affect it in any way? We did make some soup. We don't have enough materials to craft anything, so we could recycle stuff. Let's see what we actually need here. Let's have a look at our inventory and devise a diversion. Choose something, Captain. I'll suggest an activity. Yeah, I don't want to do that. I'm not going to use any stuff for that. That seems really lame. Let's go ahead and recycle our lighter, maybe. That'll give us 10 chemicals, which I guess is something. We'll see what happens on day 19. So how do you just fine without assistance? Given the circumstances, you did a good job of keeping yourself amused. Hope the storm will be over soon. I thought the storm missed us for the most part. Alright, I have 10 chemicals now. This planet's abundant in sculptures of cow like a deity. Carvings on a nearby monument depict some sacred rituals. The locals observed a ritual in which hopefuls impress the gods with their agility in return for boons. Try, Captain, for science. Alright, let's give it a whirl. I'd say it can't hurt, but in this game, anything can hurt. Let's make some more soup, so we make sure we're equipped with food. And I think that's all we can do on day 19. Day 20, I'm looking hungry, but otherwise all right. You performed a sacred dance to impress the cow gods. Those are some fab moves, Captain. You immediately started feeling like you understood more about the universe, including, curiously, the process of making soup. Crafting completed. New item available, soup. Okay. Does that mean we got an upgrade on our soup making system? Because it doesn't really seem to be an option for upgrading that way. Let's craft a communicator, because we have the minerals available to do that now. I still need it. Remains broken. Alright. Until I make that thing, I can't really do anything about it. How's Tom doing? Let's see. Tom's been gone at least 2 days. I mean, hopefully he'll come back this next day. Because he kind of needs to eat. Day 21. I'm not dead yet. Lack of a handheld communicator effectively stopped you from fixing the communication console again. Remained stuck. Can't say if it was your engineering skill or dumb luck, but you were able to craft a high-quality item. Scar! Nice, we made a high-quality communicator. I don't know what good that does for us, but we got it. It's ours. Nothing to report. Let's see. Captain, do you mind covering your mouth when you yawn? Alright, so he's bored. Let's let him use the sock puppet so he doesn't go crazy on us. He is starving. How long can you stretch out the starving before it becomes critical, though, I wonder? Let's go and upgrade our blaster thing. It takes 10 power to do that. Tom, I hope you're back tomorrow, buddy. So we can use some of the stuff you're bringing. Day 22, Tom's back! He made it alive! Yesterday started pretty slow and boring, but he managed to turn it around with a puppet show. The only puppet he had was the sock, so it was more of a monodrama than anything else. Still a very powerful spectacle. Probably the best in this part of the galaxy. Probably because no one else is doing sock puppet stuff. In fact, the show was so intense that the sock is now unusable. Oh, just what exactly was he doing with that sock? Tom's back for his deep, deep experience. He seems frail, in need of a meal, and disturbed, but at this point, he's still with us. That's good. You pay attention, he begins to recall a subterranean journey. The darkness was so absolute, Tom tripped and fell. His bruises speak for themselves, Captain. He found an untouched mineral vein, so we got 36 minerals. Nice. You're fully briefed. Oh, and Tom found some old paintings depicting ancient aliens coming to this planet to acquire soup. Some kind of intergalactic soup hub? You're made alert. You're still hungry as a wolf. Eat something down. Upgrade complete. So we have a futuristic gun. That's cool. Ooh, it actually looks different. Tom's really tired. All right, Tom. Let's let everybody have some soup so you can feel a little better. Looks like we have a leap, Captain. The sprinkler system went haywire. We're going to use my superior intelligence to fix that. We need to cut off the piping with the main valve to temporarily disable the sprinkler. All right. What can we craft? This is going to take 10 minerals to craft a lighter. We have lots available, so let's go ahead and craft that. See what happens on day 23. Nice. Success, Captain. You were smart enough to disable the sprinkler system as soon as the flooding started. That gave you enough time to fix the sprinklers. Happy to report that our supplies are safe. Water reserve was not compromised, so that's good. Tom's alert, so we made our lighter, so that's all good. What have we got going on here? Found something interesting on the surface of the planet. Looked like somebody passed their time by playing a supersized version of Tic-Tac-Toe, but never completed this particular game. Game pieces consist of minerals that we could use. No, I'm not one for ruining someone else's fun, but I think the winner's clear by looking at the board. So they shouldn't mind if we mess their X's, O's, and X's. Should we take the liberty of gathering those pieces and using them as resources? All right. Feel like I kind of want to go with a no so they can let them finish, but I'm going to go with the yes. We'll get the minerals. Those might be more handy in the long run. We made a lighter, which I'm going to recycle to get chemicals, which will let us make more soup. That would be very handy. Oh, apparently we can make more than one. Oh, no, that's recycling. All right, so we'll recycle that. Already made a decision there. On to day 24. Dismantling the supersized tic-tac-toe game in progress was a success. Whoever bandit was nowhere to be seen. All right, so we got 20 minerals. Yes, they're a bit hard to carry to the ship, but being ginormous and all, but you've performed splendidly. That's good. We got all that. Recycling operations complete. We have our 10 minerals. They're not looking too hungry yet, which is good. Let's see what's going on here first. Ooh, blaster. Tom says his favorite thing to do during his downtime in the army was fart around with his company's equipment to try to make it work better. Never heard this idiom before, Captain. Hope he means to tinker and not to actually flatulate on delicate electronic devices. He's offering to fart around with some of the items, too. I haven't detected any methane spikes in the air supply. So probably, all right. Let's let him work on the communicator. We've already upgraded the blasters, although this is a superior item. Yeah, whatever. Play with the communicator, buddy. Hopefully that'll keep you entertained. Let's make some more soup. I'm probably going to want to make another sock puppet soon, too. What's that take? Chemicals for the sock puppet. All right. Soup it is, though. Make sure we keep our supply up, because they're going to be hungry again soon. Nobody's hurt, anyway. You let Tom fart around with the communicator despite spending a few hours taking it apart and putting it back together. Tom did not make any noticeable improvements. Well, he's not the genius, you know, I guess. Tom assures you can still count his friendship. That's good. We have our soup, which is also good. What have we got going on here? All right, we got a chance to fix the communicating module now, which is good. Now, this is a superior item. I don't know if that makes a difference in terms of the actual repair. We'll make more soup, too, so we have enough for our next feeding. I mean, it'll get us up to 4 cans, so we'll have a spare, but... Day 26. Hello, world! Alright, we fixed the communicator, so that's good. Now we need to do is wait for someone to contact us. Someone will find us eventually. Until Tom was amazed by what he achieved today, he almost smiled. There's hope, Captain. Still very mentally stable. That's good. Tom's alert. Made our soup. We're starving. We should definitely eat, but we're going to hold off another day at least. Found a couple of rusted, swollen cans of soup in the darkest corner. We are definitely not going to eat that. Swollen cans can't be good cans. Let's see. We could craft another lighter. I don't really want to do that, though. Actually, maybe I do, because it'll give me access to converting some of the minerals into chemicals. So we'll do that. We already have a communicator, so I'm not worried about that. I made that decision. All right, let's move on to the next day. Ancient soup you found really looked old. I mean, like pyramids old. Threw it out and never looked back. Well, maybe you did once or twice. Probably not more than 3 times. Still facing starvation, but that's okay. We made our lighter. Tom's starving. He should eat something. All right. I think they're at the point now where they're definitely going to have to eat. Dug through computer files of the local ruins. Whatever fate befell the ancient people of this world, at some point they suffered a great famine. There were pictures of vast domed cities, and I found a schematic to build this foodless regeneration device, the Entron. Oh yeah, we definitely want to try to build that. I don't know if that's going to work at all, but we'll see. We need to recycle the lighter we made. Let's give them some food as well. Make sure they're fed, and then I think the next day we'll send Tom out on another mission if it's an option. So we're rolling to day 28. Wow, they look awesome. You and Tom tried to rebuild the Entron according to the schematics, but they were too hard to understand. Oh, so they failed. When we turned the device on, you couldn't breathe. The room was replaced by a polluted wasteland of huge domed cities. Oh, weird. When you pop back in your own time, the Entron malfunctioned. Accidental time travel, not as fun as it sounds. Tom remains alert. Cycling operation. You should eat something, Captain. Tom's... All right, we already ate, so that's okay. I just recycled the lighter, so we don't have that. That's great. I'm a machine. Machines cannot hear voices. The voices I hear are not... But we have a communicator. We attached it to this... All right. Oh, can't do anything. Trapped by the 2-dimensional species. We ran into those guys last time, too. Let's go ahead and make a sock puppet. Oh, it's going to take 2 days. All right, we'll make the sock puppet anyway, because I think the 2-dimensional species are going to make me crazy. Tom, where can we send you, buddy? Back out to the cave. We send him to the desert. He'll come back with minerals. We've already gotten minerals a couple times. Let's send him out to the swamp. Now, the hazard is radiation. So we'll send him out there. Alright, Tom Thompson. Do we have a gas mask to equip you with? We do. Nice. We'll give him the armor, too. Gas mask and armor. Alright, Tom. You're out on another 3-day mission, so you should be back around day 31, I think. Oh, actually, we upgraded the gas mask, too. I forgot about that. Full face mask now. It's not even just a regular little gas mask. Crafting a sock puppet. That's going to take 2 days. All right. 29. Tom's gone. Two-dimensional species attacked your ship. Listen curiously as all the angry voices groaned with effort. Several laborious hours later, their two-dimensional barricade was ready. Resembling a thin origami napkin to your untrained 3D eyes. Crumpled when he sneezed. Voices sounded devastated. Tried to look impressed and fearful, but they didn't notice. Tom ventured off to the swamp, say a prayer to the god of all lurky tentacle-y things that he comes... Oh. But the tentacle-y things it said was in a different area. The walls are closing in. You're growing paranoid. Having constant invasive thoughts of going outside, even though you'll probably die. Someone said, tell Captain, you have shuttle fever. Oh, great. Good news, this is normal. Claustrophobia is inevitable. Bad news, the only cure is to find a way to entertain yourself. And I'm not finished the sock puppy yet, so we're going to have to sacrifice a soup, I guess. Hopefully the soup will work, because I can't make any more right now. Use the soup to cure your shuttle fever, but any benefit imparted by consuming a delicious liquid meal was temporary. When the soup was gone, you realized not even the pleasures of the palate could liberate you from your cold alloy prison. Nice. 17th century poet John Milton once said, "The mind is its own place, and in itself can make a heaven or of hell." John Milton never lived in the age of space travel. Never saw things that you've seen. You have thoughts of stabbing John Milton when he completed, which was probably unhealthy. Alright, we finished the sock puppet at least. Which we need right away. The wind, which is blowing ceaselessly for the past few hours, has uncovered part of a sculpture near the ship. Cow's muzzle, open, as if expectant. Sacrifice. Alright, so we can sacrifice a lighter, or... Well, we don't have the lighter, so I guess it'll be the sock puppet. Let's craft some more soup, because I ate one of those. Let's see what happens on day 31. Man, I just ate. Why does he look so hungry already? Uncovered snout. Statue expected a sacrifice. You've chosen the sock. The moment you placed it on the carving's extended tongue, the muzzle snapped together. As it opened again, the sock was gone. There was no reward. In fact, no reaction from the surrounding whatsoever. Confused, you went back to the shuttle. Oh, that sucks. Lost our sock puppet, which took 2 days to make. And now and I don't have the book. Picked up a transmission. Seems to be a recording that's played in a loop for many, many years. It's in a foreign language which you can't decode because we don't have the book, and I don't think we can even craft it, actually. Let's make the lighter. I think Tom should be back the next day, too. Hopefully. Day 32, no sign of Tom. Man, I hope he's not dead. Let's see, we couldn't decode it. If I were you, I'd make sure to find a guide of some sort to help you translate the message. You'll probably pick up it again sooner or later. Okay, so we need to make the guide, I guess, but we can't. There's a blue veiny fruit growing out of the crack on the ground nearby. It's pulsating slightly. Do you wish to eat it? Normally I'd refrain from leaving such a rash and irresponsible dish isn't up to a human, but there's some empty stems nearby. Perhaps it is edible. This is probably not going to be a good thing, but let's try eating it. Can't craft that. Can't upgrade this stuff. If we recycle the lighter, that'll give us some more chemicals. And we'll see how that goes. D33, Tom's back. You decided the blue fruit near the ship was worth trying. Your face gluttonous with pleasure as you sunk your teeth in before quickly turning to horror. The other half was full of purple wriggling worms. Oh, that's great. Tried to spit it out, but fell into a spasm. Woke up a few minutes later, saying your mind was buzzing as if at double speed. Flipped doing a handstand and began perambulating about. Oh, great. Clearly those worms did something. Let's hope the effects don't turn. Man, I hope not. Tom came back for the swamp. Seems a bit sickly in need of food and upset. But of paramount importance is that he is not an alien doppelganger, we think. Oh, great. Pay attention as he begins to recount his boggy episode. Tripped over a weird idol that released a deadly cloud of poison gas. Thanks to the mask, he wasn't harmed. Gas corroded the mask filters, though. Oh, that's great. So the mask is gone. Oh, it's still there. Swamp was chemically rich. Tom understood 20 chemicals. Quite a trip, eh? Good thing Tom's home safe. All right. Good job, Tom. He's only hungry and tired, and I'm actually starving. That's weird. We were on the same pattern for eating food before. Have you noticed things on the shuttle have been moving around slightly? Just an inch this way or that? But still, it's... I'd be ready to write it off as microvibration, but I'm not registering any. If you focus on observing this movement, we can perhaps glimpse the deeper truth behind it. Alright, let's try that. Maybe it's just the worms wriggling in my brain. I mean, that seems like an entirely possible situation. Let's make the sock puppet. It's going to take 2 days. We should probably feed Emmett. Let's use one of our soup up, because he's pretty starving. Tom's just hungry. He can last.